This next story is great because it shows you how objectively terrible the fringe far right is. You guys are going to love this. So this is from The Hill, and it's about the government shutdown. And it's now officially the longest government shutdown ever. Wowzers. But look at what they say. The House and Senate this week voted overwhelmingly to provide back pay to about 800,000 federal workers who are going without paychecks because of the partial government shutdown. But 7 lawmakers, all House Republicans, opposed the measure. Those no votes came from Representatives Justin Amash, Andy Biggs, Paul Gosar, Glen Grothman, Thomas Massie, Chip Roy, and Ted Yoho. Those names sound fake, by the way. Chip Roy and Ted Yoho. President Trump on Thursday indicated he would sign the bill, leading to its passage by unanimous consent in the Senate later that day. On Friday, the House cleared the measure in a 411-7 vote. In 2013, the House approved back pay for government workers in that year's shutdown in a 407-0 vote. The same measure received unanimous support in the Senate. So even back in 2013, there was nobody dumb enough and vicious enough to oppose this. And now the right wing keeps getting further and further and further right. And 7 Republicans are on record as saying, yeah, you don't deserve back pay. Bitch, they were working the whole time that this partial government shutdown is going on. They're working the whole time. And you're saying, no, you have to work for free. The fuck? That's slavery. You have to work, and I'm not going to pay you, but I'm forcing you to work. Yeah, forced labor. Definition of forced labor is slavery. 7 Republicans are like, yeah, why not? Hey, it's just temporary slavery. Hey, eventually we'll figure this thing out, and then they'll get paid from then on forward, but you don't give them back pay. What? This is insanity. But listen, they don't give a fuck about you? Oh my God. The degree to which they don't care about you is off the charts. I mean, it is like they don't waste a single second of thought or emotion. They have never once tried to put themselves in your shoes. Ever. Ever. They're incapable of doing it. They're like, what? I'm me. I'm getting paid. I'm me. I'm getting paid. I don't care about anybody else. 7 Republicans on the record. And, okay, this is the most hilarious part of the story. Because, this was so bad that even shitty corporate media outlets were like, what are you doing? Now we're going to report on this. What are you doing? Their response was, yeah, but, hey, what this vote does is it not only does the back pay for now, but it says that in the future, if we have a government shutdown, that we keep paying them. Yeah, that would be a great thing. So what they're saying is, well, I guess in theory, I'm for them getting back pay now, but if at some point in the future, us idiots in Washington, D.C. can't get our act together, well, I want the ability to maybe take away their pay and make them work for free in the future. That's not a good argument, fuckhead. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and it proves you're just as callous as we all thought you were. So I just want everybody to know. You know me. We pull no punches here. I go after Democrats incredibly harshly when I think it's fair and when I think it's accurate, and I go based off the information at hand. And I'm not afraid to throw some haymakers at Democrats, okay? Everybody knows that. But there is something to be said about the fact that it was 0 Democrats who voted to force people to do slavery. And there were 7 Republicans who were like, sounds good to me. Oh, fuck them. Right? Why not? They're not me. They're them. I'm me. They're them. If they don't get paid, who cares? Oh, you want me to approve their pay, not just the back pay now, but for in the future if we have a shutdown? You still want to pay them then? You want to pay people when they work? Ha! Crazy. Perhaps you guys are the crazy ones. 0 Democrats were against these people. 7 Republicans were wait, did I phrase that right? 0 Democrats were okay with snubbing workers. 7 Republicans were okay with snubbing workers in the most vicious and stupid way imaginable.